closer and closer and closer.
I really like having apples and caramel. Now that's on my rider. I really like that. That's
apples and caramel?
Yeah, you dip the apples in the caramel and you eat it.
That's your guilty pleasure?
It's pretty good, yeah.
What about television guilty pleasure on the road? Do you watch a lot of TV and movies?
I mean, I've been I like Fairly Odd Parents. You ever seen that? We just watched it on the bus.
Is it amazing?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Gotta see you, boo, and there's hearts all over the world tonight. Said there's hearts all over the world tonight. Hey, little mama, oh, you're a stunner. Hot little figure, yes, you win again. I'm so glad to be yours. You're a class.
Because Selena Gomez said that she wants to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that, but
What do you think of
sounds like something she'd say. I like that laugh.
The internet does not sleep, and it certainly does not fact-check before it explodes. This past weekend, the name Selena Gomez trended globally for something she never did, never said, and was never even present for. And yet millions of people were completely convinced that one of the most dramatic celebrity reunions in history had either just happened or was about to. Welcome to Coachella 2026, where the music almost became secondary to the chaos happening in every corner of the internet. Justin Bieber headlined the festival in what was already one of the most talked about musical comebacks in recent memory. After years of health struggles, public battles, and a notably quieter life with his wife Hailey and their son, Bieber returned to the stage under the name Bieberchella, drawing a crowd that had waited years for this very moment. The performance was emotional, raw, and massive. But before he even played a single note, something else had already taken over every trending page, every group chat, and every comment section from Los Angeles to Lagos. A screenshot appeared on X, formerly Twitter, that claimed to show an Instagram story posted by Selena Gomez. In it, the message alleged that Selena and her team had shown up to watch Justin's rehearsal, only to be physically blocked by security and treated, in her own alleged words, like a criminal. The post claimed she was furious, that she planned to take legal action, and that the whole incident was unacceptable. Within hours, the screenshot had been shared millions of times. Fans of Selena were outraged. Fans of Justin were defensive. Everyone else was simply addicted to the drama. There was just one problem. None of it was true. The viral claim was quickly debunked as a hoax, with no evidence that Gomez was actually at Coachella or had any involvement with Bieber's performance. The first crack in the story came from the most embarrassing of places: a typo. The handle tagged in the supposed Instagram story read "at Coachella," not the official "at Coachella," and that misspelling became the first clear sign that something was off. Then came the bigger confirmation. Fact-check investigations found no evidence supporting the claim, with no official statements from Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, or Coachella organizers confirming that any such incident occurred. But here is where it gets genuinely fascinating, because the story did not die when it was debunked. It kept spreading. People kept sharing it. New accounts kept posting it as if it were breaking news. Fans who knew it was false were arguing with fans who refused to accept that, and somehow the entire circus became its own event, running parallel to the actual music festival happening just miles away in the California desert. What this moment reveals about the current state of celebrity culture and social media is more interesting than any performance that took place on any stage. These two people broke up in 2018. Selena has since moved on, become engaged to music producer Benny Blanco, starred in a hit television series, built a billion-dollar beauty brand, and been nominated for a Golden Globe. Justin married Hailey Baldwin, had a child, and fought through serious personal health challenges before making his grand return to music. By every measure, both of their lives have moved forward completely. And yet the idea of them being in the same location, breathing the same air, is enough to send the entire internet into a full meltdown before a single fact is verified. The psychology behind this is not complicated, but it is worth naming. Some users accuse the original poster of chasing engagement with misleading content, while others express frustration at how easily unverified claims gain traction during major events like Coachella. But the poster could not have manufactured that kind of viral spread alone. The audience had to be willing to believe it, And they were immediately and enthusiastically because the story felt emotionally plausible. It fit a narrative that people had already constructed in their heads, one where Selena and Justin are forever linked, forever unresolved, forever one surprising moment away from making headlines together again. The actual Justin Bieber Coachella performance, meanwhile, became its own subject of debate. Bieber had just returned to the stage in a major way, headlining Coachella with an emotional set that referenced his wife Hailey and their son. Reviews were mixed. Some fans were moved to tears seeing him perform again. Others felt the setlist leaned too heavily on nostalgia and questioned whether the show lived up to the hype of its astronomical price tag. None of that conversation, however, came close to matching the sheer volume of noise generated by a fake Instagram story with a misspelled event name. That is the world celebrities live in now. The rumor does not need to be real to be consequential. It does not need evidence to spread at the speed of wildfire. All it needs is a famous name, an old emotional wound, and the perfect moment for people to be watching. Coachella provided all three, and for one strange, electric, completely fictional weekend, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were the biggest story in music, without either of them ever being in the same room.